Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OOGO Gaming. I am OOGO, your host. This is Elvis, and we are back after 4 months of dealing with Corona. Unless you have been in another planet, you know that our whole planet is basically facing one of the most challenging pandemics ever recorded in the history books. So I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been very tough personally and professionally. That's one of the reasons why I didn't put streaming as a priority. But we're back, and hopefully I can, be contagious, give you a little bit of hope, a little bit of strength, and tell you that, you know what, this is not the end of the world. So if you like videos where we talk about real life, where we get real with you, and we talk about Rise of Kingdoms and mobile gaming, please go ahead, like, subscribe, show me some love, and let's get started with a little bit of a catching up video. Alright, so basically what I want to go over today is to really give you a brief summary of what's been happening in our kingdom since the last time we met. So luckily we're right above 1426, so I'll go ahead and give you the eagle's eye view of the kingdom. So this map looks drastically different from the last time you probably saw it through my videos, because a lot has happened. In the last few months, 3 alliances of the top 5 have been disbanded. I mean, very rogue, upset people, selfish people who decided that was the move rather than leaving it behind for the people who decided not to leave with them. So very tough, lots of drama. And to kind of summarize it, basically what happened is KVK2 did not go our way at all whatsoever. We went up against 1422 and 1411, both of which are at the top of the Osiris League. So I mean, not only Imperiums, but just top dog Imperiums. And we tried and failed in Zone 6 when all 4 of the kingdoms came right against us. And then from there, then towards the end, we tried to make a push for Wu, coordinating with one of our allies, and they just totally obliterated, all of us. So, kind reminder that in KVK, you do 24-hour shields, that if you go offline, you just move to safety. That is the most foolproof way to do it. But if you know that you're going to be back somewhat the next day, you do 24-hour shields. You don't do 8 hours, because they never ever last long enough. So anyway, so we got out of KVK 2, lost, lots of people were demoralized, left, tried to find some other place to fight with, or to line up with. So what happened is that a little more, the original more, that is now M69R, you see it right here in pink going up to the pass right here. So that was my original alliance after KVK2. And what happened is one of the politicians that kind of snaked their way to the top of the kingdom decided that, hey, you know what, you either merge with us or I will kick you out of Zone 3. And I decided not to merge with them, and they kicked us out of Zone 3. They made a political move, and anyways, it was to supposedly, put the top 3 in Zone 3. So we were top 4 at the time, and you know what, I decided, let's avoid drama, let's move with that. Now, in the place of the new Moor that you see now in red used to be M69R. And long story short, we decided to merge with them, and then I made a move to just make it one R5 instead of 4 that there were rotating at the time, because it was a mess. And the one guy that, out of respect, I pushed to have elected, ended up drinking the Kool-Aid from some other toxic players, thinking that we were, trying to manipulate things to get him out too. And anyways, long story short, he turned rogue. He lost basically the support of the whole alliance and dissolved the alliance eventually. So the king was very, very kind, decided to give me what was M7. We renamed it to More because that was, you know, our family name. And from there we rebuilt to the point where we got a hold of 3 shrines. So we have the which one is this? Order, I think. Shrine of War, Shrine of Order, and then which one is this one? You kind of forget about these things with time. Shrine of Honor. So we have 3 shrines with more, trying to stack the buffs going for us. And then M8, which unfortunately was entrusted to a politician that, like I said, snaked their way to the top, made a great first impression, but then started to manipulate all these other people trying to take over the kingdom basically and stage a coup. At one point they actually tried to take the temple, and we backed up the king and said, no, that's not how you do things. This is you know, this is a team, we're not just a one-man show. So anyways, we, through mostly a Cold War, were able to clean house, get the trash out. They dissolved the 3rd alliance in just a matter of a few weeks, and we've been rebuilding since then. And then what used to be More, like I said, is now M69. They decided to reuse some of those names, and that is basically what happened. We got our act together, we moved on to Kingsland, or well, not quite yet, to KVK 3, and that is where we are today. So funny enough, 3 of these kingdoms have been physically, or you know, virtually in with my account. My account was born in 1435, opposing camp now, so you know, go figure, how ironic. And then 1434, which is the second kingdom I ever went to, is one of our allies, so we're now working together. Lots of great times to you know, forget about the past and the drama that happened and water under the bridge, and now we are on to fighting together. And then 1426, 13 was an ally in KVK 2. They were very, very kind to help us towards the end of KVK, so now they're back in the team and we're happy to have them. And then 1409, very, very sweet group of people, very active, and anyway, so we're all grinding honor, we're all making sure that we get those at least the 155,000 of honor to claim the prizes. Let me see, I haven't even checked on this. You know, I'm in the top 300, and then in the alliance, well, in M3 I'm 16th. But yeah, I cashed my my prizes and my rewards, and from there I'm not too interested in burning more AP because it doesn't get us much more than what we already have. It's been a tough KVK. We are basically the underdog. 1412 has been relentless, active in the ruins. They have been very, very good at gathering lots of people. So yeah, we are the underdog. We are trying to outsmart them in Kingsland, and we're gonna see if that happens or not. But you know what? The point is really that it's a coin toss. 1 out of 2 kingdoms does not win KVK 3 or farther, you know, and really is 1 out of 8 that really wins it. So with all that said, you know, enjoy the game, don't worry so much. At some point, winning is just too darn expensive, unless, you know, it's there for the taking. But we're gonna try, we're gonna give it our best. And I don't know, I've been researching a lot of other KVKs, Light and Darkness, that have gone the way of the underdog, so we already are crafting some really good battle plans that I am not gonna show you yet. But hey, if it turns out to be a win, I will definitely document how we did it. So anyways, there we are. Now, one really fun aspect of the last few months is that I got this little skin from the Battle in the Water contest. It's the first one I ever saw was called the Zenith of Power. That is basically a huge power-up event. I had to power up like 26 million in order to get it, but it's the 10% health for cavalry. And you know, according to Chisgol, that is the stat to boost. So we have that ready for none other than Takeda as secondary, which you can see I've already maxed. And then we are in the second MG of none other than Attila. And Attila, we are working very hard at maxing him. I have already enough gold heads to max the second to last skill, and then we have gone ahead and arranged MG, which has brought a fair amount of drama. Let me see, let me dig it up. So overall ranking, looks like I'm still second. I was awarded the first MG. We fixed it and it worked, and then I was given second place. So altogether the 180 plus 90, so 270 sculptures, with the commitment that I need to be ready to max them out in 2 MGs. And why is that? Because as you can tell, we are extremely close to Kingsland, and that is not Kingsland. Zoom out, sorry about that. Here we go. So the idea is we have 2 MGs to max out Attila Takeda, and then rally 12 into the ground. And hopefully that is what I will be showing you sometime next week. But yeah, we're serious, man. 2 people in my kingdom got the skin. A couple in 12 also got it. So, I mean, it's not going to be easy. But sometimes things go the way of the underdog. So we're going to give it a try. That's where we are today. If you have any questions, comments, please don't forget to do it at the bottom of the video. I am happy to take requests for anything that you want to see or know. But yeah, that is the catching up video that I wanted to make. And again, Corona has been brutal for all of us. So if I may part ways with you tonight, or today, depending where you are, with just a message of hope that, you know, hope and love, they're not just verbs, they're not just, you know, something that's floating around. They're really, they're a person that should be in your heart. And, you know, I'm not a religious person. I do consider myself a person of faith, but I hope you have something to hang on to in these times of trouble. Hang on to your faith, hang on to your family. If you have lost a loved one, my sincere condolences, but hang on and be present and be awake, and you know, give your best to those who are still with you, so that we can get up again, so that we can just fight again and not let Corona take everything from us. So I don't know if the economy will ever really recover. I have 2 businesses and they, you know, may never really bounce back, or they may, I don't know. But what is most important is that we have a family, you know, and so yeah, hang on to the people in your real life, have fun, play the game, and hang on to that family as well, you know, if you have a really good group of people to play with. But yeah, there's hope. There are people like me that really are here to be real with you and to tell you the last 4 months have been devastating, personally and professionally. But you know what? I am not willing to let that be the end of me. So anyways, let's get up again. Let's catch up. Thank you so much for watching. I know I've rambled a little bit, but anyways, I'm back. I'm not promising you a daily video because I'm not a sponsored content creator, but by the same token, I am also not in bed with Lilith. So I think I'm a little bit more objective about the things that you should do and shouldn't do, because you know, there are talking points, and I don't know if, you know, some of those I'm gonna get in trouble, but if some of those streamers get the gem packs, or what the real benefit of being sponsored is. But you know, I am a kraken here more than a whale, who takes the game seriously, who has a lot of fun, but I am also here to, you know, look out for you and to make sure that both in the game and in real life you grow through the process of watching the documentaries that I make of Rise of Kingdoms. So again, thank you for watching, and I will be back, hopefully not in 4 months, but much sooner than that. And leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and remember, I don't always play mobile games, but when I do it right here in Rise of Kingdoms. Go smash something, my friends.